Maybe you're dreaming of that perfect, never been lived in home, and you've wondered, would I need to get a home inspection if I bought a new house? Your builder will almost certainly tell you, no, we're amazing. You can trust us. Don't waste your money. Today, I'm excited to share with you the information and resources you need when purchasing brand new construction. And to answer the question, do I need a home inspection? Hey, I'm Matthias with eXp Realty here in Spokane, Washington, and the answer is yes, of course you need a home inspection. Whether it's a pretty spec home in a brand new subdivision or a custom tailored for you dream house, I have heard many horror stories from buyers finding issues after moving into their new home. And in many instances, those builders were incredibly reluctant to come back and make it right, or just straight up ghosted the homeowner. Oh, I also wanted to let you know that you can download a copy of my new construction guide with resources for the whole build process using the link in the description below. And be sure to watch to the end for the one reason you might not need a home inspection. All right, let's start off. What is a home inspection? If you're new to the home buying process, a home inspection is a service provided by a licensed professional to evaluate a home structure, systems, and other key features. The inspector will evaluate your property for a few $100s and give you a report of their findings. If they identify an issue that goes beyond the scope of their license, they'll let you know you are going to need to reach out to someone in that particular trade to have an additional inspection. Think like HVAC, plumbers, electricians, folks like that. When you're working with your builder, you're going to want to talk about when the appropriate time is to schedule a home inspection in that construction schedule. If your builder is very resistant to the idea of an inspector or refuses to put language in the contract that allows you access to the property for inspections, this is a huge red flag. Ideally, your inspector will come out twice. Once after the major systems have been signed off on by the local municipality, either the county or the city, but before drywall goes up, and again in coordination with your final walkthrough with your builder. Okay, so let's dig into why you would need an inspection. Even if your builder has a great reputation, building a home has lots of moving parts and different trades and vendors involved. Sometimes mistakes just happen. We all know that during the COVID-19 pandemic, many things went wrong in our supply chains and businesses have been kind of scrambling to find materials and staff. Even in the best of times, time is money for contractors and they move fast, sometimes a little too fast. One of the incredible benefits of buying a new home is the peace of mind that you should have knowing you've got next to zero home repairs and replacement costs for years. A home inspection is a great way to make sure that you've done your due diligence in creating that peace of mind. I also want to add a note here about home warranties. Hopefully your builder warranties their work, but even if they do, this does not negate the need for a home inspection. Do you want to wait until you have an attic full of mold and a sagging roof, as well as the hassle of tracking down and negotiating with your builder who may or may not still be in business? It is way better to deal with any potential issues up front, before you've given them hundreds of thousands of dollars and they are posting photos on Instagram from a resort in Mexico to manage the stress of their bankruptcy. This is an unfortunately true story. Okay, so let's consider some common problems that can go wrong in the new build. Number one, permits were pulled, but final inspections were never completed. This is an issue that comes up often enough on my resale inspections. And new builders are not exempt from making this kind of oversight. Just remember, just because a permit is posted, you really want to see that it's been signed off on and approved, not just posted on the wall. And your builder should give you copies of all of those permits before you pay them. All right, here are a few other things that can go wrong, and this list is definitely not exhaustive. Siding can be incorrectly applied. Areas can get missed during painting, and this is particularly, this is also true, especially true on the outside of the house where weather can affect things. You can have grading and drainage issues. You can have water issues. You can have improperly installed or crappy appliances. The biggest issue is you can have humidity inside the home. This is particularly, why do I keep saying that word, guys? It's so hard to say. This is especially a problem with new construction because the envelopes of the building are so tight, they don't have a lot of ventilation. So if there's a humidity issue, mold is coming for you. Okay, so let's talk about if a home inspection is ever a bad idea. From my point of view, it's a necessary and wise expense when purchasing any kind of real estate. But I understand that folks who are under an extremely tight budget or have been highly involved with their builder in the process might see it as a frivolous or unnecessary expense. So that is the one situation where I would say you probably don't need a home inspection. If you've been in the house with the trades, with your builder the whole time while it's being built, present at inspections, those kinds of things, and you have a high level of sophistication for building, you probably don't need an inspection. But as with everything in your real estate journey, it depends on you. What's your tolerance for risk? Do you have time and money to deal with problems if they pop up a year from now? What's your level of sophistication when it comes to construction? Don't forget to download a copy of my new construction guide in the description below and reach out to me if I can do anything to help you find your brand new home. Talk to you soon.